Hello to all my beautiful collective. This your Empress Matt on the ones and twos and threes. About to get into a quick link to check in for my collective. If this is something that's going to resonate, it's going to resonate. Then, too, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Just please do not force it if it's not your story. And if you like and or love what I do, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow on your way out. And I would appreciate it. Nonetheless, let's get into this reading. And if you are on my Instagram, you can gift me. So if you feel inclined to gift me on my Instagram, go ahead and do so. And I think the only way you can gift me through TikTok, if I'm not mistaken, is if like I go live or something. I think I can on this page. I don't know, but I think I can. I feel like that even could be the energy of the reading, because you know what I just heard. And the crazy part about this is like, it's so like the economy's so messed up, y'all. The crazy part about this shit is just to say, man, I'm be honest though, because I have to say it as much as I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, but I'm about to say it. I'm hearing layoff. Some of you, I'm hearing collective unemployment. If that's not nothing that you are doing, I feel that you could be walking into a situation like that soon. But I feel like I need to tell you that if this is what you're going through, all is not lost, okay? All is not lost within this dynamic. And the reason why, because I feel as though for my divine feminine, because this is an entrepreneurship reading, okay? All entrepreneurs to the front, whether you are feminine or masculine, okay? If you are a new entrepreneur, if you have been an entrepreneur for a while, if you are considering entrepreneurship, for the collective forms happening to at this time, I feel as though you could be considering entrepreneurship. You could have a primary 9-to-5 job, but I do pick up that you do have additional things that you do on the side. But I feel like those additional things that you do on the side, from my angel ancestor spirit guides, your angel ancestor spirit guides, is going to put you in the position soon that you could be making money doing that, okay? But let's get into the reading so that I can provide you guys a little bit more clarity about the situation. Entrepreneurs to the front, feminine and masculine, okay? So the first card that popped out was Enterprise. And it says, it's time to get into business. You are ready to take on the challenge and be your own boss. Your experience is enough to create your enterprise. See, this is further confirmation. So some of you may not get laid off. But I feel like that you have been having a lot of thought processing about like potentially separating from your job, because I get for those of you who I'm talking to, you could be very established. So even if you were to take time to step away from this position, you know what I heard? For those of you who actively work in like a regular 9-to-5 job, what I'm hearing is like, take a leave to just test the waters to see how you feel. And I heard something about procrastination. And if you're thinking about doing something, do it, okay? Go ahead and do it. Because I feel like that you've been in your head a lot. I'm getting 8 of Swords energy. I feel like also 4 of Swords energy. Well, 4 of Swords is just like you thinking, you resting, you thinking, you resting. The problem with 4 of Swords in this particular situation is to say that you've been thinking a lot, but you are not doing enough. And this is where we're having a conflict, okay? So we have assets, okay? We have your investments are growing quickly. If you haven't started investing yet, now is the right time. Your future promises long-term stability, which I'm hearing 4 of Wands. I'm hearing abundance. I'm hearing 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing 10 of Cups. But it's going to mean that, and that's just for people who are well-versed in tarot. Like, if you're not well-versed in tarot, what I just said would not make no type of sense to you. But for those of you who are well-versed in tarot, I could be speaking to other additional my fellow tarot reader family in the community as well. So with that, I even could be speaking to myself. I'm not even lying. So with that being said, we got mentors. So ask for help. Someone is willing to share experiences in their field and their field that will motivate you to do better. Your work and teachings inspire others, because I feel like this is just something that you have been doing on the side. But I feel like that you are a feminine or masculine energy who's kind of like, I'm like tired of clocking in. Like, I'm like overdoing all of this. Like, I just prefer to work from home. Like, I'm tired of y'all kind of like telling me what to do. I'm tired of y'all like kind of like telling me where to be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for those people who like that, like, hey, look, I think it's your time. It's time for you to come to the front. And this is for me now, I'm beginning to feel like this is for people who've been thinking a lot, not doing enough. So it's time for you to get into Wands energy. It's time for you to get creative, clever, okay? Clever. It says working smart gets the job done. Focus on the basics to find better solutions. Sometimes simplicity is the key. Clever. Find new creative ways to do what you're doing. Determination. Because I feel like this is something that you've been working on, but you could be working on this as a side hustle though. Like you ain't even just dabbled into it. I feel like that it could do, I think you're doing good, but you can do better. And I also pick up, as much as I would not, I hate to just be like people who don't work. I'm not going to suggest that. But what I'm saying is a job is wonderful. Thank you. I'm blessed. Whoever has a job, we are blessed. Just know that. But I'm just saying to say like, you also have the ability to do things on your own. Okay, it says determination. It says consistency is key to achieving your goals. Keep doing what works well for you. Don't quit when you're tired. Quit when you're done. And I feel like, because I feel like this is something that you have been working on for a while. Okay, and I do not suggest miscalculation, but I do see some type of miscalculation. So for some of you, maybe you newly kind of got into business, maybe you spent more money and you haven't really got that money back, so it was some form of a miscalculation on your behalf. But I feel like for every miscalculation, it's just an opportunity, especially for entrepreneurs, to just have an opportunity to do something different, because you learn, you live, you learn. It says it's never too late to learn something new, whether returning to academia or studying on your own. A new skill or knowledge enhances efficiency. Amen to that. So it's never too much, like it's never too late or nothing to like learn. Like go ahead and do what you do. It says miscalculation. So for those of you who are already doing this, just because maybe you just need to make smart investments, also ask for help, because you may need an entrepreneur to communicate with about this, because it could be just some key things that you need to learn to keep you balanced. I always suggest balance. Now, if you just totally don't feel comfortable with leaving your 9-to-5, look, don't listen to me. But this is just for people. These are people I'm talking to. You thought about it, but this the thing. Whatever type of dynamic that you're in, you can potentially do what you need to do if you were to consider to leave your job. If it's not a group of people that could be getting laid off, but some of y'all, it could be. It could be. You could be. But I feel like that's just going to be your sign to just be like, damn, it's time to do something different. You feel what I'm saying? So just know that, and it's important for you to stay balanced. It says you need to balance your career and your personal life. Honesty and business ethics are essential to establish credibility in your professional environment. So I feel like you could work in a professional environment, because some of y'all could actually work in some type of environment that you work in a building. But I'm just saying, I feel like that you're tired of being boxed in, because it's something about you want to transform. And as long as you kind of stick it to what you're doing, it's going to be like it's delaying your transformative process, is what I'm getting within this reading. It says transformation. Change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation and enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but it's worth it. So that's what I'm telling you. So you could be having some turbulence, and it's just letting you know that it's time for you to take that next step, because at the end of it all, it's always a treasure. At the end of the rainbow, we have rewards. Okay, rewards is what I'm getting with that, because I feel like you put a lot of work, and I feel like you work for so many other people. I'm just getting that it's just time for you to do it on your own, which also could be a key reason why, for those of you who may not even have nothing to do with layout, which for some of you it actually do. And I'm just gonna be real with that, because my angel ancestors and spirit guides have confirmed that it's going to be rewards at the end of the day. Okay, I said rewards. Your hard work is paying off. Your performance is gaining attention in your community. You deserve the rewards you will be receiving. Okay, it's going to be magical, but you have to trust the process. You need and I feel like you may have some insecurities around taking this leap of faith, but I need for you to take a leap of faith. Magical, aka magician, aka manifestation, aka you doing what you need to do to make it happen, aka I need you to get into wand energy, aka I need you to get out of mental processing and actually start taking action towards what you need to do. Then we got magical. We said your dream life is manifesting magically. You have the resources to bring your desires into reality. Your income is increasing rapidly. If it's not increasing, it will. We have some collabs. I'm gonna have to do a second reading. I see that. I see that on this one too. It says collaborative. Working with someone who shares the same goals as you will increase your power and reach someone wants to do business with you. Definitely expect communication. All is not lost. Blessings is definitely on the horizon, especially for those of you where this is the layoff energy. It says blessings, unexpected fortune is on the way. This is a great time to enjoy the blessings pouring in. Your finances are doing well right now. If they're not, they will. Okay, I'm definitely going to come with a part 2, because I got some more information that I need to communicate before I close out. Other than that, catch me on part 2, collective. Peace.